My name's Symone and she lived with a throne. Hey guys, it's Emily and today we are going to be talking about season 13 of Drag Race America. As you can see, I am in drag for this. I'm wearing this Lush all-in-one, like, I'm gonna have to stand up. Ta-da! As you can see, I have painted my face in the style of Gottmik. It's when she painted Kandy Muse in Makeover Week. Also, I apologise if my lashes are wonky at any point in this video. I'm shit at gluing on my lashes and they're always slightly wonky. You're just gonna have to deal with it. So just like I did with season 2 of UK Drag Race, we're going to talk through my opinions of season 13. Me and Charlotte actually filmed a video of our first impressions of the trailer thing. So I'm going to see what I said back then and how it changed now. I have my notes on my phone that I have made. So let's start with the elephant in the room. This season did last for 84 years.
It's been 84 years.
But you know what? Some people were complaining. There were times where I was like, this really is dragging out. But I love Drag Race, so having an episode every week really didn't bother me, even though it went on for ages. It didn't really bother me that much. I will say though, this season really did feel not a letdown, but there was a lot of things I didn't like about this season, especially when it was airing with Drag Race UK. There was just such a different vibe. Something that I believed that there was a lot of in Drag Race season 13 was favoritism and producing, just a lot of producing. And I want to preface this by saying this wasn't any of the queens doing. This is production, Rue, I don't know. I just felt like a lot of it was fishy. Anyway, let's go through and see what I said about our first queen.
Okay, Denali.
Who I watched a live with her and she's the sweetest person. Denali. I really liked Denali. I really liked her. I wasn't the biggest fan of her runways. There were a few, like her beads runway was amazing. She just wasn't. She wasn't my favorite queen there. I got really confused when everyone was saying that Denali was robbed and that she deserved Miss Congeniality and so on, because I like Denali, don't get me wrong, but one, I don't think she was congenial in the season, and two, I think she went at the right time. As much as it was sad because she is so incredibly talented, and I thought she should have won the first lip sync because she did it on ice skates, and I just, also her ice skating, oh my god. But I didn't get the overall feeling of like, I am so devastated this queen left, that a lot of people did. I don't know, maybe that's a very unpopular opinion. But no, I thought she was great. What have I written in my notes about Denali? I've written, poor Denali, agreed she left at the right time. I don't know what I meant by poor Denali.
So first, can I say Patty Pam Pam? I literally thought this was Patty Pam Pam. Patty Pam Pam.
The makeup is stunning.
Oh, the makeup is gorgeous.
The wig is stunning. And the outfit, honestly.
I'm personally not a massive fan.
Elliot with two T's. There is some controversy there. I don't really want to get into that. I know what's happened. I kind of just want to ignore it for now. I know that's probably not good, but I just want to talk about how she was on Drag Race. Elliot, when she first came in, I really liked Elliot. I really liked her fashion. Her, the night and day runway, that night one, oh, she wasn't my favourite again. She was kind of on the same wavelength of Denali. There were a lot of bad runways. That pink flamingo one, girl, no. But overall, I didn't mind her. I remember the first 2 episodes where me and Charlotte would watch, because I'd watch the episode on my own and then I'd FaceTime Charlotte and we'd rewatch. Me and Charlotte really liked Elliot for like the first two. We were like, damn, this queen is everything. Obviously, my opinion kind of changed when all that stuff about her came out. I still think she's very talented. For my notes for Elliot, I wrote very fish, which is true, and less said the better.
So, got Mick.
The first trans male on Drag Race.
Yeah.
I am excited. I love the outfit. The makeup is incredible. So my opinion on Gottmik didn't really ever change. I love them from the beginning and I love them until the end. Though I am telling you, the final, how was it not a Symone Gottmik top 2? I will never be okay about this, and I will also never be okay after her looks in the finale. Like that I describe like that evil witch one, that look was like the closest we've had to someone reaching Violet Chachki in the season 8 finale. It hasn't beat it, but that is the closest we've got to beating it. The fashion through the whole season made my fashion heart leap out of my chest every time. They are hilarious. They are the best. Hence why I love doing the makeup. It's a bitch to do, let me tell you that, but I love doing it. Yeah, I will never be over the fact that Gottmik didn't come second. But there we are. What did I write in my notes? For Gottmik, I've written fantastic, the fashion in caps. And that is it. This is probably the I know least about.
Yeah, me too.
Joey J.
I don't know. Based on first impressions, I'm not sure. I don't know yet.
She's giving me the gothy Kendall vibe of like not fully confident yet, like not ready. The gay icon herself, Joey J. So my opinion was always, it kind of stayed the same actually, because I still agree that she went on too early, because I think the fashion was just not ready yet. Yeah, betrayed. I like Joey. I just don't think he was ready, and I guess we both kind of saw that vibe. I wasn't wrong. But we love Joey, the first openly gay contestant on Drag Race. Moving mountains. We were rooting for you.
Kimora Hall.
Essence of Beauty sister.
Yes.
She will be another glam queen. I think that's Essence.
Yeah, she's already
That's
giving
the
off
whole
some similar vibes
full
in terms of glam.
She'll be fierce. Oh, I mean, we expect a lot from her because she has.
Because she's got the family tie.
When you've got the family, you have got to live
You've got
up
some
to
sort
it.
of pressure, yeah.
A lot of pressure. Kimora, we were rooting for you. In my notes, all I've written is Kimora tree. Kimora, we were right again. She was the queen, the fashion. Did you hear my voice crack then? I'm very sad we didn't see more of Kimora because her runways that she's been posting on Instagram, amazing. I just don't think she had the confidence, which sucks. They just couldn't get that confidence out of her. And like we said there, like she had so much pressure going in after Jada. But she is still fierce. I'm so excited for Kandy Muse.
Yeah.
Like I've heard, I knew about Kandy Muse and Kimora. I knew about a few well before this.
Yeah, me too.
And Kandy's been like, people have been screaming from the rooftops for her to go on Drag Race.
Yeah.
To represent the big girls. I don't want her personality to
Be the only thing, yeah.
because that's going to take me back to Silky, who her personality carried her through that season, and her looks weren't always the best. So, because I don't really like the look. I just hope that her outfits will be on par with her personality, because that's what I worry won't happen. Kandy producer Muse This is where we might have some controversial opinions. I liked Kandy. I had no problem with Kandy. The looks were not the best. Some of her looks were good, and some, no. I was kind of right. I saw it coming. I was like, as long as the looks are on par with the personality, I have no problem. Though I really didn't mind Kandy. I found her so entertaining. She was creating so much drama, which is amazing. I love. I think what people had a problem with is that Rue and the judges weren't necessarily like calling her out over the fall between looks and personality. And that's what people were angry with, because they were like, oh, why is Kandy in the top? Why is Kandy safe? And blah, blah, blah. That's not up to Kandy. Dudes, that's the judges. Kandy has no say in that. Kandy brings what she brings. It was the judges that had, and I'm gonna say it, they had favoritism towards her, because as much as I like Kandy, in my opinion, she should not have made the top 4. I'm sorry. And I just want to reiterate that my videos are not a place for you to air your grievances towards a queen. Did that sentence make sense? I do not condone sending hate to any queen. Just, I hate Drag Race fans. I really do, because I don't understand their brains to think that they have the right to send so much shit to people. You cannot like Kandy and you can keep quiet about it. You can hate what the judges are doing and have a go at the judges maybe. But Kandy, who is providing us such entertainment, she is not the one you direct any sort of animosity to. Okay? I feel like I'm just saying a lot of fancy words here because the Drag Race fans annoy me. And that's why I try to keep these videos as impartial as I can, because there's good and bad in every queen. And that doesn't mean that just I can't even talk. Drag Race fans just annoy me, and I'm just so sad that the community hasn't grown and that we're still so far behind in terms of just being nice or just being quiet. But yeah, I liked Kandy. Do I think she should have made top 3? Well, she made top 2. Definitely not. But she's a very talented queen, and I hope she goes far and she doesn't let what people have said about her stop her, because she's a fierce boss-ass bitch. What did I write about Kandy? Clear favoritism, but I actually really liked her. That alien look though, girl. And there you have it. I like that. I like that outfit. But I do like the energy. I'm very interested. She reminds me of... No, actually she doesn't. Okay. Yeah. Oh wait, no. About LaLaRi. Yeah. We've got the first drag family competing together. Oh yeah. We've got LaLaRi is the drag daughter of Tamisha Iman. Which will be interesting to see a daughter when they lip sync against each other, because the producers are going to engineer it that way. Didn't actually happen. LaLaRi, queen of looks, it has to be said. That bag look will be forever one of my favourite and most hated looks to ever come out of Drag Race. Oh my god, my teeth look so yellow because of the white paint. What have I read about LaLaRi? Bag, lip syncer. Wow, such good commentary. Obviously the bag look, legendary. Other than that, LaLaRi, our Miss Congeniality. To be honest, I saw it coming. I was like, in my head, I thought either LaLaRi or Tina Burner was going to win Miss Congeniality. Neither of the two that I wanted to win, but LaLaRi was fully deserving. She seemed lovely, and if the girls voted for her, then obviously who gives a fuck what I say. She is a lip syncer, the house down boots. Ow, my elbow fell off. My elbow fell off! I hope that we see her grow even more, because she didn't really get to do too... Well, no, she was on there for quite a bit. Huh. I think she's lovely, and I think she's really, really gorgeous.
Olivia Lux. She's stunning. I love the energy energy she's giving off as well. She seems so out there, you know? Like, look at her eyes. She's stunning.
Olivia Lux. Going in, I had no idea. I knew nothing about her. I had no opinion of her really, apart from the fact that I thought she was stunning. And I also thought she looked like a younger version of RuPaul, which I still stand by. But I had no real opinion about her. And then she walks in, I fall head over heels in love. I completely fell for her. Her little face, every time she came on screen, I felt like a warmth in my heart. And I just, in love. And I wanted Olivia to make top 4 really badly. There was a moment that I thought she could win. Like, there was a moment where she'd won those 2 challenges and I was like, she could win this. And I'm so sad she didn't. Obviously, she did use that character in the acting challenges a lot, which is what a lot of people were like, oh, she's just doing the same character. Bitch, they all did the same character. In that Henny I Shrunk in Henny I Shrunk the Drag Queens, they all did their characters. Like, no one was different, with the slight exception of Rosé. They all did their own characters again and again, and like, as much as I love Symone, she did the facture voice again. No one called her up on that, but everyone was ready at their keyboards being like, oh, Olivia's just done the same whiny voice. Girl, they all did. Yeah, I fell in love with Olivia. Her runways were excellence. I couldn't stand for the Olivia slander when all the other queens said she should go home. Overall, she was my second favourite queen of the whole season. And you'll see who my first is later.
Rose. Or Rosé.
Yeah, I don't know, is it Rose or... I would say it's Rosé because that's when it's got the accent on the end.
Okay, we'll say I like the look. They didn't show much of her at all in this.
No, they didn't.
So that's
foreshadowing.
Makeup's gorgeous.
Rosé. I love Rosé. She is so talented, so funny. I love Rosé. What have I written about her? Terrifying smile. Me and Charlotte had a running joke that we were just terrified of Rosé's smile because she just went from like all the time and it was terrifying. But she is such a powerhouse. I love her. I'm so glad she got to top 4. I'm gutted she didn't get further.
Hey, Symone. Symone, part of the House of Avalon, which is where Gigi is from. So Gigi good.
She's got the expectations as well, and
yeah. She's giving the style, high fashion like vibe that Gigi did.
Yeah.
Already in this clip, I really like her.
Yeah.
I really like her.
I'm very excited. Our winner, our new reigning queen, bow down. This is in a weird order, I'm aware, but like when I did my Drag Race UK, I did it in order of elimination, but this is in a random order. Anyway, bow down to our new queen, Symone. There's not much to say about Symone, just because she's just it. She's everything and more. She is the Ebony Enchantress, and she left with the throne. What have I written? Oh, I haven't written anything about Symone. Oh, I have clear winner, phenomenal queen. She was the clear winner. I knew from the first episode, this is Symone's Drag Race. There was a time though, when she, in that the later half of the season, where she started to just waver a little bit. I was like, what? But no, it was hers. And fully deserving winner. I am so happy that she is our new reigning. I think she is incredible. Anyone else though feel like kind of disappointed by the finale? Not by just Symone, by everyone. Like the lip syncs were kind of meh. It just seemed like it was all reveals, like orientated. Like it wasn't just pure lip syncing. It was very much I must reveal and reveal again, and yeah. I also kind of felt like we were spoiled because the second Symone went, I was convinced it was going to be a double through to the final with Symone and Gottmik. I thought they'd send them both through. But then when they didn't, one, I was shook, and two, I was like, okay, well this is just kind of ruined because Kandy's not beating Symone, I'm sorry, but she's not. So it was kind of just a bit like, okay, well I know who's won now. There's no element of surprise. If it was Gottmik versus Symone in their last lip sync, I would have been so on the edge of my seat because I was like, this could be either. But when it was Kandy and Symone, it was like, okay, well we know who's won. But yeah, she is amazing. She is a phenomenal queen and I can't wait to see what she does in her reigning year.
Tamisha Iman.
It's coming for you.
It's very old school drag.
I was right.
It's necessarily a bad thing though. And not always. There's always a place for old school drag, especially in Drag Race. And people like
Tamisha Iman is coming for you and possibly me at this point, seeing as she's going for like every drag queen. Tamisha Iman, I said in my notes, so sad to see her go. Her catchphrases were everything and her story was inspiring. Tamisha, she's incredible performer. You cannot take that away from her. She's an icon. She's legendary. I was very sad to see her go. I don't think she should have been in the bottom the week she was going. Hang on. No, she shouldn't have. I can't remember what week she went home now. I feel like they just orchestrated that lip sync so that it would be like the closing of the book between the Tamisha Iman and Kandy Muse rivalry, and it ended with Kandy beating her, and I don't necessarily think that was what should have happened. She's amazing. There are some stuff that's obviously happening since Drag Race has ended. She's head set to expose the production and WoW and other queens as well. I don't really know where that's coming from. I'm not really keeping up with it, to be honest. I am sad that she didn't have the best run on the show, or in her opinion, it just, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sad that she built it up to be something that it didn't turn out to be for her. But she is an icon and she has a lot of loyal fans now. And she said what she said. We love you, Tamisha.
Tina Burner.
Silence.
I don't like the name. What I do really like is I like the makeup and I like the orange wig with it.
Charlotte, you like the makeup. I knew from the beginning I don't like it.
I just don't. It's just not my cup of tea. I think we'll have to wait to see it again, but yeah, it's not my favourite either.
Miss motherfucking Tina Burner. What a roller coaster I had with Tina Burner. From the offset, I did not like Tina Burner. She was my least favourite queen, and I don't know why. I just didn't like her. I still don't like the colour palette. I never did, and I still don't. Sometimes it was done well, but most of the time it was like a hot dog. But holy shit, did she grow on me. It was the Rusical week. Everything changed. Everything changed. The minute those judges said that she did not do good in the Rusical and they put her in the bottom 3, my mind completely changed and I was suddenly a Tina Burner stan. I was so offended that the judges even dared put her in the bottom. I was like, she's next to Rosé winning this challenge, right? I was very upset. And from then on, I became a Tina Burner stan. And I liked her. Didn't like the runways, but I love Tina Burner. What have I written about her? Hated at the beginning. Amazing Rusical despite the judges. My opinion changed drastically. Awful makeup. So yeah, all of that and the fact that her makeup is now a meme. Though in the finale she did look way better. So I'm glad that she's kind of fixing it, because it was just kind of 2 black eyes and it was just not a vibe, and the makeup on Rosé is just iconic. There is one thing I'd like to share with you that I didn't think I'd share. The the day that Drag Race premiered, I drew a picture of Tina Burner because every time her face came up, I was like, this is art. This is a heart. She looks like a hot dog. I feel so horrible. This is no hate intended. But I drew a picture of her and it's art. Is this not the most beautiful picture you have ever seen? I will have this saved in my phone forever no, I'm not going to meet her, I'm going to the UK tour. If I ever go to a show where Tina Burner's out, I will print this drawing and I will ask her to sign it. Last but not least,
Utica Queen. I think Utica. She's my favourite so far.
She's stayed my favourite.
I love this sexual queen. Like one of my favourite queens of all time is Evie Oddly. Yeah, no, I love this look. I think it's brilliant. And I think it's great. I think it's creative. I love the makeup. And everyone in the comments was saying this is either Miss Congeniality or the most annoying person on the season. There we go.
Utica, from the beginning, was my favourite queen, and she ended the season as my favourite queen of season 13. Let's see what I've written. Oh, clear mistreatment, full stop. Yes, I did think there was a lot of very obvious mistreatment and bad judging when it came to Utica. Her runways were some of the best runways. So were Symone's, so were Gottmik's. I think Utica's were just as good. But they were never recognised. They never recognised them. That, the bridal look where she had that wedding dress but it was red at the bottom, that is one of the most gorgeous looks I've seen on Drag Race. And her monster one, and they said it's fine. It's pretty, and then they laughed at Kandy's and they were like, haha, she's so funny. I was fuming. Not many things made me angry. Well, that's a lie. Quite a few things made me angry this season, but nothing made me angrier more angrier than the mistreatment of Utica. And I wanted her to be crowned Miss Congeniality. I think she's the most sweetest person. I wanted her in the top 4, though I will say she did leave at the right time. Like, that roast was awful. But also, in some ways, I think it was better than Symone's, because no one laughed at Symone's. They were at least laughing at Utica. I couldn't stand the hate she was getting after that, with people calling her fatphobic and other things, and it was like I don't think that was her intention. She called Nina West a whale, yes. Rosé called her a stadium. Like, it's a roast. And all the queens came back and the guest judges, and they were all like, we didn't take offence to this, don't worry. But people still wanted to send her lots of fucking hate because people are dicks. My battery's running out. So yes, Utica was my favourite. She remained my favourite throughout the whole season. I could never stop doing this whenever I saw her and going, hi. I have a cameo from her, which will remain in my heart forever. I've also wrote, looks were impeccable but completely annoyed. I've also written Luke's impeccable but completely ignored, as I've explained. Hate of unique queens. This is something we have seen in Drag Race. The quirkier queens are not really given, I don't know, there's just something. Utica was just not treated right. Her quirkiness was amazing, kindest person ever. I love Utica. Utica should have won. I'm saying it now. And there we have it. Season 13 is finally done, and it was a wild ride of a season. I really hope that moving forward the way that they judge this season does not continue, and there isn't as much clear favoritism, because it just doesn't make the show as enjoyable. I'd just rather all the queens were kept on the same level. There was no Kandy wait moments. But hey, I want you guys to tell me your opinions down below. Do you agree with me? Do you absolutely hate me? Without sending hate, let's have a healthy discussion. My mum's opinions will be out a few days after this one. She has some similar but some different opinions to me. So, and my mum's iconic anyway, so definitely go watch that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like it and and subscribe to see more content, more drag content. I am gonna work my ass off to make really good content for you guys, so stay tuned, and thank you if you are subscribed because you mean the world to me. Hey, look at that. And UK Drag Race season 4. I mean, okay, I love you all and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Bye.